All right, here is an example of a harder problem to solve, which is going to be solving for A. This is an indication that I have a harder piece just because I have two A's in my problem, but I only want one. So the first thing I need to do is move this whole piece to the other side because I need my A's to be on the same side of the equation. So I'm going to add my MA to both sides. That cancels out. I'm left with this 5Q is equal to an RA plus MA. So now that I have two A's on the same side, to get rid of that, I want to factor it out. So I'm kind of thinking about the opposite of distributive. So I would take my 5Q, I would take an A out, and I'd have distributive looking type problem. When I take that A out of both, I'm left with R plus M. And then from here, this is the multiplication problem, that A times that R plus M. So to get rid of that, I'm going to divide both sides by that R plus M. And I don't need to use the parentheses anymore. So my A is going to equal this 5Q and then this R plus M. So when I go to type this in, I am going to use the division key to indicate that I have a fraction in my problem. So if I look at my numbers over on the right hand side, we know we have that plus minus, the little star for multiplication, and the slash for division. That automatically, when I hit it, gives me that. I'm going to type in my 5Q. Below, I'm going to type in my R plus my M. And then I'm going to go ahead and submit my answer to make sure. Oh, doesn't want to do this right now because I've got this stuff here, so we'll just move it. Sorry. Okay. To make sure that I have it correct. And as you can see, I do have that right answer. All right, let's go ahead and try a new one. So let me go ahead and erase my work. All right, so I am trying to get the A by itself again. The first thing that I need to do is, right now my A is in the denominator. I do not want that, so I'm going to, actually I lied. The first thing I'm going to do is get rid of the addition and subtraction first. So I'm going to move my M by adding it, since it is a negative, to both sides. When I do that, I'm left with this F divided by A equals Q to the third power plus M. All right, now I want to get, because it's in the denominator, rid of my A. So I'm going to go ahead and multiply both sides by A. And when I do, this is like distributive here, because I multiply the whole thing. That gives me my F is equal to my A times this piece here, the Q to the third power plus M. And then just like the last problem, this is multiplication. And so instead of distributing and having too many A's, I'm just going to divide by the whole piece. Divide by that whole piece and cancel that out. So again, in my answer space, I am going to go ahead and put down that I have a fraction, which means I am going to add in that division. I just have that F at the in the numerator down here. So this might be a little bit trickier because I have Q to the third power. So I'm going to click on this button, which is going to give me down here all these options. So looking, I want a squared or a cubed, but I'm going to use this A to the B power. So I'm going to put in Q, and then I'm going to type in that, and that's going to allow me to put in the 3. And then I'm just going to arrow over, and I'm going to have plus my M. And again, when I go to submit, Yes, I'm positive that it is correct. Oh, it didn't let me. Yes, I'm good. Why is it not letting me? And it's not listening to me. I don't know why. Let me go ahead and erase what I have. Submit my answer. Yes, that's what I want. All right, well, for some reason it doesn't like me doing this. So I apologize. Don't know why, but that would be my answer and I would go on. And so hopefully that is helpful for you.